Okay, and we're doing it. Hello, we're back. How's everything looking? How's everything sounding? Oh, you can't see my pants. I got these pants and I love them. Also these socks, but they're too big. I need to get a smaller size. But like, look at this cute little outfit. Can you see it? Can you see how cute my outfit is? That's how like the fashion ladies do it, right? Outfit of the day. Hi everybody. You know what we haven't done in a while? You know what I haven't done in a while? You know what collectively as a group we haven't done in a while? Reacted to some queer secrets. I am out of breath from trying to show you my outfit of the day. I am incessantly nosy. I'm the friend that when somebody's telling me something and they're like leaving details out and it's kind of vague and like they're probably being vague in their story on purpose to like protect privacy. I'm the friend that's like, I think you missed something there in the story. What was the sex thing that you didn't explicitly outline to me? Tell me every detail. Obviously, I respect everybody's privacy and boundaries, but I will gently prompt further detail in any story. Because sometimes people want to share. They're not sure how much you're comfortable with receiving. And I'm like, I'm wide open. Give it to me. Are we introing the video? Does this have anything to do with today's video? Yes, it does, because we're all nosy is what I'm trying to say. And so this is one of my favorite types of videos to film because we just get to read about juicy, spicy, sexy queer secrets. Hi, welcome here. If you don't recognize my face, my name is Alayna Joy. I make videos mostly about the LGBTQ community here on this channel. So hit that subscribe button, stick around. Let's get to know each other. Tell me your deepest, darkest secrets. No, seriously, there's a link in the description if you want to tell me yours. Also, follow me on Instagram if you don't already, because that's where the magic happens. And after a word from our sponsor, let's get into the video. I want to take a second to thank today's sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community of millions. They have thousands of classes on their site specifically curated for creative type people. Whether you are looking to discover new skills, expand or deepen already existing skills, whether you're already a master at something and you just want further inspiration, Skillshare has classes for you. They have, I'm telling you, classes on everything, every interest under the sun. I find my Skillshare membership to be one of the most inspiring parts of my regimen, of my toolkit. I know I can log on to Skillshare and find a new class that I'll be excited to take. And the new class that I want to talk about today that I found is called Indoor Gardening, Grow Houseplants, Veggies and Herbs by Ekta Chaudhry. And I wanted to share this class with you because you clicked on this video. We gay. We like houseplants. Look, I'm figuring out how to have plants and how to do it good and keep them alive and have them grow. And I just want to know more. I'm very proud. I'm very proud of my blossoming plant collection. A couple years ago, I couldn't keep a plant alive to save my life. Ekta takes us through how to put together our own soil blend, how to develop the perfect watering schedule for plants, what to use as fertilizer, how much sun different plants need, how to understand your plants. It's the perfect class for the budding gardener queer. And if you are curious and you want to check out any of Skillshare's thousands of premium classes, the first 1,000 people that click the link in my description will get a 1-month free trial of a Skillshare premium membership, meaning that you get unlimited access to all the classes on their site. There are thousands. It's free for a whole month. Plus, Skillshare has recently added subtitles to all of their content, and the subtitles are available in not only English, but Spanish, French, Portuguese, and Dutch. Now let's get to the juicy stuff. Back to the video. Now, truly, without further ado, let's open up the secrets. I just have an anonymous Google form. It's linked in the description if any of you want to submit your secrets. And I just collect them and keep them close to me at all times. They bring me comfort. Let's go to 2000. Let's go to secret number 2000 and see what we find. In 5th and 6th grade, we got Chromebooks from the school. Every day in science class, I would look up hot women. Turns out I'm gay AF. I also had kissing club with my friend. She gay too. Kissing clubs? I would take any excuse to kiss my best friends, like all through high school. I'm talking spin the bottle. I'm talking truth or dare. I'm talking let's practice for the boys. Just any opportunity. My best friend and I lived together at university. During this year, I had fallen asleep on the couch during a film we were watching, and I awoke to her and our other flatmate making out. I stayed asleep due to the awkwardness of getting up to go to bed. When I later went to bed, I heard them having sex and have heard them fooling around on multiple nights since. However, this friend has also kissed me and made many drunk confessions, including that she had a dream where me, her, and the guy she's sleeping with had a threesome. I'm living with her next year and definitely have feelings for her, and she is also bi as well. What can I do to get over her? Don't move in together. Terrible idea. You have outlined a nightmare fuel situation in my head. To live with the person that you have feelings for while said person is actively sleeping with other people so near you. No thank you. Well, I would say what you do to get over her is not live together, not be in close quarters at all times. Maybe living together would have the opposite effect, actually. Maybe you'll see that she's actually really messy and doesn't like shower as often as you do, or something. Whatever your deal breakers are. By the way, your shirts are very cool. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Thank you so much, anonymous secret submitter. I went to a very religious high school that was definitely homophobic. This is why I find it ironic that the first time I realized I was gay was during a chapel service. There was this girl singing in the aisle of our chapel, and I thought she was so dang beautiful. Chapel service cannot and will not stop us. This is the gay agenda. I have over 500 and counting pictures of Zendaya on my phone. You wanna send me a few of those? Did you see her most recent Instagram picture? The red number? One of us. One of us. One of us. I've been dating my non-binary partner since we were 12. We're now 19. Our relationship is somewhat open. I haven't taken advantage of the open part of our relationship yet. They have, but I don't know how to tell them I want to sleep with our mutual friend, their best friend. We're all mature adults with good communication, but I really don't want to complicate things. If you have any advice, that would be great. P.S. Love the funky shirts. Am I letting you all down with today's shirt? Should it have been funkier? Do the socks count? Do I just have to do this every time? You said you're all mature adults with good communication, so I don't think there is any harm in sharing this desire with your partner and see how they feel. They could be totally okay with it. And if they're not, then you talk about that and move forward. I think there would be less harm in telling your partner that this is something that you want and giving them the chance to respond than like keeping it as a secret to yourself, right? Because the desire is still there either way. If it's your partner's feelings that you're concerned about, I think their feelings would probably be more affected if they knew that you were having these desires and not telling them, like actively keeping something from them. I would argue would be more hurtful than just saying, hey, I think your best friend's really hot. I've been questioning my sexuality on and off for a few years now, and for about a year now, I've been confidently identifying as sapphic, which, as far as I understand, means like attracted to women. But I'm really worried that getting into a relationship with a girl will change that. I've never dated anyone before, and obviously if I realize later down the road that I'm straight, that's completely fine, but I don't want to hurt a girl's feelings by getting together and then realizing it wasn't for me, you know? This is valid. That's valid. I think you're overthinking this. Any relationship that you enter, you run the risk of figuring out that that relationship isn't for you, ending the relationship and hurting that person. That is a built-in risk to entering into relationships, no matter the gender that that relationship is with. I understand that there's extra layers and uncertainty around dating a woman for the first time. I would focus less on like finding a woman to date for the first time because she's a woman, and focus more on finding the next person that you want to date. And if you meet a woman that you're like, I like you. Like we got that something going on. Then you explore that relationship as its own unit. This other person being a woman is only one piece of the new things that you're gonna discover in this potential hypothetical future relationship. I would really hope that you wouldn't write off the possibility of being with a woman out of fear that the relationship would end, because you're ending it then before it's even started. But then on the other side of that, I would also say, please do not enter into a relationship with a woman just because she's a woman and you want to see what it's like to be with a woman. Like it has to be the person, right? Like that you're attracted to this person. And then the risks are really no different than any other relationship. Relationships end for all sorts of reasons. Is this a secrets video or an advice segment? What's happening? Is it normal to be 99% sure you're straight, but know what your type in girls is and kind of want to kiss one sometimes, but picture yourself long-term with a guy? Is this normal for straights or is there something wrong with me? Also, hi, love your videos. My dear. I don't want to invalidate your experience in saying that you are straight and you're 99% sure you're straight and you see yourself long-term with a guy, but I also want to offer you the Lesbian Master Doc. Have you read it? Compulsory Heterosexuality. Have you Googled it? Knowing what your type is in girls and kind of wanting to kiss them sometimes. Gateway to lesbianism? It's not up to me to say. You can also 100% want to be with a dude and also just like want to kiss girls sometimes. But no, there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. Definitely not. Last year, as a 25-year-old girl, and in part thanks to your Master Doc video, hey, welcome, I realized that I am most definitely queer. I guess being in love with Natalie Portman and holding my friend's hand in high school and imagining being her boyfriend weren't big enough hints, haha. However, I'm also ace, so my gay secret is that all I want to do is live a life with a girlfriend and some cats, but I feel afraid that I'm gonna be alone forever. It seems impossible to find someone to be with when I'm incapable of feeling any sexual attraction, yet want to have a relationship. You are so not alone. You are so not alone, and you will so not be alone forever. I can guarantee you that there are other folks out there who want that exact same style of relationship. I guarantee you if you go down in the comments right now, there will be other ace folks down there telling you that this is exactly the relationship that they have or that they want for the future. I'm telling you, it's out there for you. I'm manifesting it. I will manifest this life for you right now. Oh, right on, okay. I consider myself a straight cis man, but from time to time, I like to I can't say that out loud. I mean, all the power to you. It's the same thing as, ooh, this is gonna be, some of you might find this controversial opinion. It's the same thing as being a lesbian, but like banging a dude every once in a while. The heart wants what the heart wants. Should I expand? Should I talk about this more? Probably not. What's your gayest secret? My strangely high amount of submissiveness. Not strange. Not strange at all. Like I said, the heart wants what the heart wants. I don't know how much the heart has to do with any of this. Oh, I got to expand. I've got to expand. What I mean is that there are all sorts of reasons that people have sex. There's all sorts of reasons. And you can be a straight dude and want to have sex with a dude and still be straight. And you can be a queer woman and want to have sex with a dude and still be a queer woman. Sex and sexuality are just not that black and white, and I wish that we could all stop being so worried about fitting into boxes, because it leads to things like this being considered secrets. If we all weren't so caught up in like, well, if you're straight, then you can only ever do this and you have to do this and that's what means you're straight, or if you're gay you gotta fit into here and you can only have this kind of sex because you're gay, and then any desire outside of that pre-prescribed notion becomes a source of shame. Let's cut it out, okay? Before I knew I was into women, I used to think that it was totally fine that I liked to watch lesbian porn because I could picture myself as being the one receiving and thought, if you close your eyes, is there really a difference? Yes, there is, girl. Okay, this one's a roller coaster. Bit of transphobia, trigger warning. I had a crush on my best friend for years and finally got the courage to ask her out. She said no, but kept saying things like saying she had a crush on me and like purposefully making me jealous. She would tell me how much she liked me and then flirt with guys in front of me. Eventually I asked her out again. She said yes, but once we started dating, she would flirt with guys in front of me, give guys her snap. Okay, so you're like, You were born like in the 2000s, right? And say that they were just friends and tell me to keep us dating a secret and to act like a girl, I'm trans, female to male, in front of her dad, then get mad at me when I had a problem with it. Then I broke up with her because she cheated on me. She was talking to her ex along with other guys in her school, and she obviously said she didn't, so I did what any reasonable person would do, slept with her ex-girlfriend and burned her favorite hoodie because f*** cheaters. There's a lot going on here. I would recommend not dating ever again. This one opens with, I'm a girl, I'm bi, and there's nothing about sex, but I think you want to read this. And you were right. So I met my first real best friend when I was about 15. We became really close fast, and to be honest, we both knew there was something there. However, about a week later, a guy asked her to be his girlfriend, and what I've later found out to have been because she didn't think I would want her, she said yes. We continued being super close. We hugged and cuddled a lot in front of our friends and her boyfriend. We kissed each other's cheeks and noses in private, and sometimes we'd even cuddle with her boyfriend. And I mean intimate, like braiding your legs together kind of cuddles. Okay, kissing cheeks and noses, that might be the cutest thing I've ever heard. Oh my god. No one thought much of it since we just acted kind of clingy around each other. One day she'd invited me to her church gathering that she went to every week. We bought some donuts to eat on the way there since the bus ride was kind of long, and when we were finished eating, I honestly don't even remember what had led up to us being in that position, but I had her fingers in my mouth. She asked me to lick them clean, and hesitantly I did. After I was done, she kind of lingered, just keeping her fingers in my mouth. I definitely didn't dislike it. She seemed to enjoy it. We never talked about it after though, and a year later we had a falling out. To this day, that's still my gayest experience. I never thought the day would come when I would say the phrase fingers in my mouth on the internet. I just did it twice. So I'm not gonna read this one. All I'm gonna say from this one is, Arson, if you're out there, your best friend likes you. Still likes you, has never stopped liking you. Maybe give someone a ring. Like a phone call. Or like a ring. My wife and I had our wedding near my parents' house and she needed somewhere to stay. They wouldn't let us sleep in the same room because they didn't want us to have sex before marriage for religious reasons, so we stayed with a friend instead. He admitted he thought we were both really cute. We ended up having threesomes all week long, and that's how I found out I was bisexual at age 32. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Oh my god. Not my secret. So maybe shouldn't be telling it to strangers on the internet. One of my friends comes from a super conservative Christian background. She wanted to wait till marriage before she lost her virginity. Told me she was nothing but straight, but she ended up losing her virginity in a lesbian threesome with her roommates. LMAO. Yeah, because lesbian sex doesn't count. Loophole. I can't believe I literally thought that. I can't believe I literally thought that. I, a 33-year-old baby gay lesbian, hi, welcome, recently realized that from the age of 7, I used to mentally match myself with available boys around me and decide who was suitable to have a crush on. Not because I liked them, but because school girls have crushes on school boys. I was aromantic and practically asexual in my teenage and early adult years, except frequent masturbation. Laugh out loud. And then midlife crisis hit, and wanting a partner, I pushed against my antisocialness with a long string of short-lived dates and online chats with men who I wanted nothing to do with, who creeped me out just by wanting to connect with me. So I gave up and accepted I'm the type of person who can't stand having the oppressive presence of a partner demanding my attention. Then I found your channel and learned about Comp Het. Hi, I'm gay and never been so excited to go on a second date in my life. Wish me luck. That actually just gave me goosebumps. Whoa, I'm getting chills. I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited for you. It's just unbelievable. It's unbelievable when you discover feelings inside of yourself that you didn't think you were capable of. Things that you saw other people experiencing and you saw other people having these feelings, and then you come to the conclusion that there's just something wrong with you. Not that there's something wrong with the system that we grew up in. We default to assuming it's something wrong with us. And then when you figure out, no, there's actually nothing wrong with me, I'm just gay, then you gotta have all those feelings for the first time. Wow! I'm also very excited for your second date, and I hope it goes perfectly. Oh no! I had the best sex of my life in my boss's bed. So backstory, before I started working at the same place as him, I used to dog sit for him. Every time I would go pet sitting, I would have my girlfriend stay with me. Anyways, he has a king-size bed, so we started and it was the first time I've had multiple orgasms. It's so funny to me now because everyone at my work thinks so highly of him, but yet I just have this kind of secret that I knew him outside of work and have in his bed multiple times. Oh my god, that amplifies my fear of pet sitters times 1,000. Just having a stranger live in your house, then in your bed. Let's do one more. Let's find a good one. Oh, short and sweet. I slept with my ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend and gave them both chlamydia. Ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's kind of twisted. I think that's it. I think that's where we're gonna end these secrets for today. If you have anything you'd like to unload, the link is in the description. Feel free to share it with me, trusted internet stranger. Thank you again to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Be sure to use the link in my description because the first 1,000 people that do can sign up and get a free trial of a premium Skillshare membership for a full month. And as always, an extra huge thank you to my VIP patrons, my vitally important producers. You make my world go round. I love you all very much. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! The second time I slept over at my girlfriend's house, we realized we were unintentionally wearing the same underwear. Like the exact same matching sets, LOL. Clarifying questions. When you say girlfriend's house, do you mean like your girlfriend, your dating person? Or do you mean girlfriend as in like your BFF? Because if you mean like BFF, girlfriend, I have so many questions. How did you realize you were wearing the same underwear? Why were you both in your underwear? Is that what makes this a secret?